It's Wulf, and it's a Waddle Forever video. In this one, I'm just going to be showing you guys the macOS release of Waddle Forever. I just found out a couple days ago that this came out. This isn't really a tutorial because this is really easy to get set up. It's very similar to the Windows version where you just kind of download it, unlike the Linux version where there's actually some like terminal stuff involved. But yeah, so I wanted to go over that and just show it to you guys. Figured it would be interesting in case, I don't know, in case nobody's seen it installed on a Mac. It's just kind of a fun thing to look at. So they've also updated the website and updated Waddle Forever itself a little bit. And I'm going to mention that a bit in this video, but not too much because I just wanted to show how it works. So it's pretty similar to most other Mac OS downloads where there's not really like an installer or anything. You just kind of drag it onto your computer, which is one of the things that I appreciate about Macs quite a bit actually. So it downloads as a disk image. You're going to open that disk image, and then it's going to pop up this window to drag Waddle Forever as an application into your applications. Drag it into your applications, then you can close out of that, and it will show up in both your Launchpad. It should show up in Launchpad. Oh, there it goes. So it'll show up in Launchpad, and then it will also show up in Finder under your applications. And you can just go ahead and click it and start it. And I think it downloads some stuff, possibly. You can, okay, this is one thing. It'll say that it's not been verified. You can, where is it? Go to General. This might differ depending on the version of macOS you're using, because I remember I ran into this issue as well. And I think I just had to try it twice. Hang on, there's a way to get this to work. There it is. So it showed up in the security panel. Waddle Forever was blocked from use because it is not from an identified developer. Open anyway. And then when you do that, open, and now it should open in general, normal when you open it in the future. Like I said, that might differ depending on the version of macOS you're using, because this is a little bit of an older version, I believe. I'm on my iMac right now, which usually I use for Windows through Boot Camp actually, but this was the easiest way for me to record it. By the way, sorry this video is only 30 FPS. I don't know why. I always have issues recording from this iMac. It's got kind of a weird video output. So sometimes I just kind of have to go with what I can get. So here's the clothing package notification. So I'm going to go ahead and download the clothing as well. And then once this all downloads, it works just like the Windows version of Waddle Forever pretty much, where you just click on it and it starts up and you can play Club Penguin. Cool, Waddle Forever is ready. And there we go. Now it is started up. And honestly, in some ways, I'd almost say that Waddle Forever on Mac is like arguably the easiest way to get the game to run, because aside from that little thing with how it's like, this is from an unknown developer, are you sure you want to run it, and how it can be kind of a pain to like get it to actually let you run it. Otherwise, I didn't have to like worry about like downloading anything extra or anything like sometimes you have to do on Windows for stuff. So yeah, I think it works pretty well on Mac. But yeah, everything's here. All of the stuff with mods and settings and everything. One of the cool updates that they have, which I think it shows up in the Mac one. Yeah, they added this timeline picker thing. And this is in the Windows version as well, and probably the Linux version too, where it gives you this calendar and you can choose different dates that things were updated on, which is really cool, and it'll change it to like look like that date. Mods is also here, and you can put mods. I'm pretty sure mods work the same way as they do on other versions, but I haven't actually tried that yet, so I'm not totally sure. Okay, so initially I wasn't gonna show installing mods in this video, but I already have everything set up to record, so I might as well. So this might be like an awkward cut addition thing into the video. But I went ahead and I downloaded the classic Little Pump Sensei mod. So we've got the Little Pump Sensei mod, and I'm gonna just go ahead and install that, or put that into the mods folder rather, and everything should be good to go with this now. So refresh mods, Little Pump Sensei, and go to the dojo. And there's Little Pump. So yeah, mods work the same as they do on the other versions. So you would just go into your open mods, open your mods folder, and then drag and drop any mods that you have found or that you've created, and they work without any issues. So yeah, that's just a little addition onto this video. One thing that I have noticed in general about Waddle Forever with the update, on the Windows version, they moved where the mods folder is, which is kind of strange, but that's something for a different video because this is the Mac version. So also, if you want to look at the files for Waddle Forever, on macOS it works a little bit differently than on Linux or Windows just because of the way applications are like packaged for macOS. So you're actually going to go and right click right on the Waddle Forever application and do show package contents, and then this is where you can kind of search through and find different Swift files and stuff like that. Believe it's in resources. Now this is laid out a lot differently than the Windows and Linux version, so I'm not entirely sure where things are stored in this, but I'm sure if you look through it enough you can find the different Swift files and stuff if you want to make mods or something. I don't think anything would be stored outside of the application. Yeah, like this is like literally the only thing I have installed on here, and so far as I can tell, I don't believe that it installs anything anywhere else. So everything should be in the actual application if you want to try to like make mods or whatever. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the video. Just wanted to kind of make a video about that this was a thing now. I was looking forward to the Mac release of this because I mostly use Macs now. So it's nice that this is usable on Mac. In the future though, for tutorials and stuff for Waddle Forever, I'm probably still going to mostly be just using my Windows setup for it, just because I'm already used to that, and I think Windows is kind of the main version of it. So anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. I will probably have some more Waddle Forever related videos in the future. I know for a while I was saying that I was kind of running out of ideas for them. But now that the macOS version is out, and also there's been some pretty big updates and stuff, I might have some more videos to make, so we'll see. Thanks for watching. See you in other stuff in the future, and bye-bye.